Hey, my Liptons. I wanted to do a video. I feel like it's been a minute since I really did a wrestling video. I mean, I know I do the Dark Side of the Ring reviews and stuff like that, but it's like, I haven't done anything where it's like, you know, I talk specifically about WWE or AEW or anything like that. So I do want to talk about this particular person. I want to talk about Bray Wyatt, or Wyndham, however you want to call him. And the reason why I want to talk about him is because, and shout out to this YouTuber, his name is Solar Monster. He does he's such a huge wrestling fan. He does reviews about everything. He does history lessons, like everything. And he did a video about Bray Wyatt, and basically people just asking, where is Bray Wyatt? What's going on with him? Like, what's the tea? And I just want to say, you know, obviously in that video, you know, Solar Monster was saying some things, but then there's a part where I found very interesting, where he says that, you know, some of the blame does have to go on Bray Wyatt and why he's not at the place that he is right now when it comes to his character, when it comes to in-ring, when it comes to everything that's going on with him, the variations of Bray Wyatt. And I'm hearing some people say that, you know, Bray Wyatt's creativity is too much for his own good, and, you know, they're saying that he's a lot, blah 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 blah. And I guess you can say that this is going to be a defense of Bray Wyatt, because for me personally, like, at the time when I was watching wrestling religiously, obviously I don't watch it a lot as much as I used to when I was younger. But like, I remember when Bray Wyatt came onto the scene, when he came to the main roster, when he came with the Hawaiian shirt, you know what I mean, hat. He had his two wingmen with him. He was such a compelling character. You know what I mean? He was scary. He was mysterious. He was like, and he legit looked like, and Bray Wyatt looks like someone that can kick your ass. He looks like, in a way, he looks like he could, like, freaking mutilate your ass and put you in a boiler and, I don't know, feed you to his dogs or something. That's the vibe he kind of gave me, okay? So it's, I've always found Bray Wyatt compelling. I've always found him to be creative. Now, I'm hearing this talk about how, you know, we gotta blame Bray Wyatt. And I'm hearing that late. That is so crazy to me, because, like, I've been hearing that lately. It's been a thing where it's like, let's just blame Bray Wyatt for why Bray Wyatt is not over right now, or is not in the position that he is at right now. And I don't blame Bray Wyatt at all. I don't blame Bray Wyatt at all. All of the blame when it comes to Bray Wyatt's characters, when it comes to him getting over or him being squashed, everything has to do with creative. WWE creative, everything has to do with WWE's management, everything has to do with Vince McMahon, Triple H, all of them. These people dropped the ball. And when I say ball, and I talked about this too on my Undertaker and Sting video. Like, if you can go back to my Wrestling Talk playlist, that was the very first video I did, and I talked about how WWE dropped the ball on not making Sting and Undertaker a years long, like the same way they did it with Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. They could have done like a years long thing, built that storyline up to where it's like winner takes all, like, and like it could have and honestly, Undertaker could have retired right there if you really want to talk about it, you know. But I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about Undertaker too in this video. But no, they didn't do that. But when it comes to Bray Wyatt, it's the same thing. We're not going to sit here and act as if Bray Wyatt is not the one who created his characters, who brought The Fiend, who brought Hawaiian shirt Bray Wyatt, who brought the Fiery Fun House, who brought us that mystique again. Because here's the thing, it was only Undertaker. And in a way, if you think about it, WWE has low-key kind of bastardized the Undertaker character and the Kane character after some years. Like, if you really, really think about it, after that whole corporate Kane, and I remember that whole thing, but they had Kane and Daniel Bryan and that stupid bullshit. It's like Kane's character really, really got bastardized to me. Like, if you look at Kane back in the 90s and early 2000s, it's not the same Kane as it is as it was in the mid to late 2000s, you know? And the same thing with Undertaker. Undertaker, serious mystique, everything. But when they killed that streak, when Brock Lesnar killed that streak, it was done deal. It wasn't the same anymore. It wasn't the same anymore. And I feel the same way when it comes to Bray Wyatt. Ever since Bray Wyatt came into the main roster, when he came with, you know, his the Wyatt family and that sort of thing, they were building him up right. I will give him that credit. But then they always had Super Cena, John Cena, either, you know, burying him on the mic or freaking like winning matches at WrestleMania or winning time. I'm sorry, Bray Wyatt should have been champion way more than he was. Way more than he was. And they had John Cena squash him. They had freaking Goldberg squash him at Saudi Arabia. And like, I'm hearing that it was like 3 minutes or 3 seconds or whatever. 3 minutes or 3 seconds. One of those two. And it's crazy how much, you know, Vince McMahon has just like not really appreciated Bray Wyatt. And in a way, you would think that he would like someone like a Bray Wyatt. Because Bray Wyatt is, if you think about it, Bray Wyatt is Vince McMahon's type of guy. You know? With the character and the face mask and the, you know, just, because, Vince McMahon did create the Undertaker character. So you would think that he will build and protect Bray Wyatt's character, but he never did. Neither did Triple H. So, to me, the blame doesn't go on Bray Wyatt when it comes to where he's... And I think that Bray Wyatt is now, he's over it. I just think that's what it is. I think that Bray Wyatt is over it. He's like, listen, I done brought y'all guys way too many characters. I gave y'all guys way too much creativity for y'all to build me up just to bring me back down and to squash me. What have y'all done to uplift my character? And I'm going to keep it a stack, y'all. I'm going to be honest. I personally feel like, and I know there's that side of me that feels like Undertaker should have retired with the streak. But if they were going to officially let Undertaker lose, it should have been Bray Wyatt that should have killed the Undertaker streak. I think that they should have built Bray Wyatt up to the point where he was so just untouchable and so powerful. When that's when the Undertaker comes in. You know what they could have done? They could have built up the Sting and Undertaker thing for a year, right? Sting and Undertaker did that for a year, built it up, and then WrestleMania the next year, and then Undertaker beats Sting. And then it's like they shake hands, boom. Then the year after, and let's just forget about the whole Brock Lesnar storyline for a second, because I think I still don't know why they let Brock Lesnar kill the streak. So we're gonna pretend that never happened. Let's say that, you know, Undertaker kept the streak. He kept the streak. He beat Sting, and then Bray Wyatt comes into the picture. Built it up, and let's say, you know, outside of like, you know, let's say Bray Wyatt has been winning his matches, been doing well, been champion, you know, killed John Cena, killed Goldberg, all those people, built it up between Undertaker and Bray Wyatt, built it up for another year, and then at WrestleMania, that's when you put the axe on Undertaker's neck, okay? And you hit us with that. That would have been, that really would have been the torch. That would have been passed. Okay? That would have been the torch. That would have uplifted Bray Wyatt to the stratosphere. Because if you think about it, what did Brock Lesnar killing Undertaker's streak really do for Brock Lesnar? We're going to be honest. It didn't do anything for him. Like, it's just the same catchphrase, kill the streak, repeat, blah, blah, blah. That's it. It really didn't do anything for him. I think that had Bray Wyatt been the one to kill the streak and the Undertaker would have just retired after that, that's it. But no, they honestly, I feel like WWE has been burying Bray Wyatt for a long time. Like, even before he became the Fiend and everything, when he was Hawaiian Bray with the Wyatt family, when he then became the Fiend, like, it's just been nothing, but this man has been busting his ass for this company, and this company has done nothing to keep him uplifted. And I don't think none of that falls on Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt has really, really put in the necessary work for the WWE. And it's unfortunate that, you know, it's at a point where people are asking, and now people are blaming Bray Wyatt. And I think that's absurd. You want a wrestler to come up with his own character, and a character that is so entertaining, like Bray Wyatt, and so intriguing and so interesting. It's just that I really don't think that we're gonna get another Bray Wyatt in the next lifetime, because none of these wrestlers, I'm sorry y'all, it's no shade, but these new wrestlers that are coming up, these, you know, marquee kind of wrestlers, it's like they're not serving us the way that we've been served. And you know, it's sad. It's really, really sad. And I honestly hope that Bray Wyatt goes to Hollywood at this point, because he needs to really go into horror films or something. Like he needs to go into maybe like a good rated R horror film, because I think that his creativity at this point, WWE has just not appreciated it, and they have just continued to bury him. And I think that if he were to go to Hollywood and become a big ass star, WWE will be the ones to call, will beg and plead for him to come back, and he should be like, no, y'all had y'all chance, y'all buried me, y'all squashed me, y'all made me lose matches, y'all had Super Cena bury me on the mic and all these different things. I'm not about to come back. Okay, my creativity is better somewhere else. But yeah, Bray Wyatt needs to go to Hollywood. He definitely needs to go to Hollywood, because I think that he's such a talented individual, and he can really, really, he can do it. Like he can write. I think that Bray Wyatt can write a whole horror script, and I think it could definitely win an Oscar. I really do feel that way. But yeah, I just don't like the fact that fans are like blaming Bray Wyatt for why Bray Wyatt is not at the WWE, or it's like he's not at the place that he was, or whatever. And it's just like, Bray Wyatt is one of the most talented, creative people on the freaking roster. Are you serious? We haven't had a talent like Bray Wyatt in a long time. And I'm not talking about like the Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression. I'm talking about the PG era kind of people who is as intriguing, as talented, as creative, who's been able to bring ideas in the way where it you know, casual fans have been brought in, like Bray Wyatt has done. And I'm not talking about no goddamn Daniel Bryan, because y'all know damn well Daniel Bryan is for the niche audience. I'm talking about to bring in casual fans. So I don't like this whole let's blame Bray Wyatt thing. Is no, absolutely not. Not for him to be a talent that he is. Not for him to bring the kind of mystique back after the Undertaker streak. Like, it's just like, But yeah, I definitely believe that Bray Wyatt should have ended the Undertaker streak. I think that he was the right person to end it, and the torch should have been passed. But unfortunately, Vince McMahon, WWE, Triple H, all of them WWE creative team has just, they honestly don't care at this point. They don't care to build up the stars. And that's the part that sucks. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on that. I just wanted to get that off my chest, because I just didn't like how, like, oh, where does some of the blame go to Bray Wyatt? And it's like, none of the blame goes to Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is a freaking talent. And at this point, he honestly needs to leave the wrestling industry as a whole and go to Hollywood. That's what he needs to do. That's what he needs to do. Like, he really needs to. He needs to work with, you know what it is? Bray Wyatt needs to work with Sam Raimi, the director Sam Raimi, because I think that would be him and Sam Raimi. I feel like would be great friends. That's what I think. But this is my thoughts on that. You know, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys don't? Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get to 500 subscribers, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.